Good afternoon, everyone. Steve Georgie here from Allendale's Trading Floor. It's January 3rd. Grain markets ended up backing off here today. Corn down about 1.5 pennies. Beans down 5 3/4, with wheat down 1 penny. Now, this is, I guess, an improvement from where it was here this morning. We were down sharply this morning when we came in. Markets tried to fight back, and actually corn and wheat ended up higher for most of the session until we got right to the close. So a lot of quiet trade, back and forth trade today as far as grains. A lot of guys are going to be watching this, what exports look like tomorrow morning. So we've got some lower expectations. This is for basically the week that we've had here of Christmas. And, not looking for big sales here tomorrow, but we'll have to see if we get any surprises. We've seen some weaker sales over the last several weeks. One of the bigger things today is that we did have the Fed come out and release their minutes, and about half of their open market committee now concerned with these longer-term interest rates, or I should say buying of bonds, which is keeping these longer-term interest rates down. So there is some concern with that. How long are they going to continue to do this? They didn't say they were going to stop doing it, but it was enough to get the market shaken up here today, right near the close. The metal markets are sharply lower right now. Gold down more than $25, silver down about 90 cents. We saw bonds break back pretty hard. The dollar right now is up about 62 cents. So right at the close, we saw this big stir in the market. We'll see what that does as far as commodities, but that's not bullish to commodities. If we get the dollar to start rallying in here, that usually is deflationary. We see this market tend to break. And we see kind of a cool down on this inflationary talk. So we'll see. That's typically not bullish on commodities. If the dollar rallies, commodities tend to slip back. So, there's also some uncertainty with this dollar right now, with this upcoming budget battle that we're going to be seeing. The dollar is usually considered as more of a safe haven for, as far as currencies. And this rally could be more toward the uncertainty of what could happen here on more of an economic sense as well. So a lot of different things right now affecting more of our outside markets. But the important part for the grains, if the dollar does rally, the tendency is that we see grains slip away. We've seen that happen. They've already been down sharply. That may put a little extra pressure on it here going into the end of the week. So be careful of that here for tonight. The overnight session may get a little bit of a setback here early on. As far as livestock, though, a little different story. Fat cattle today up $1.50, 133.90 right now for fed cattle. Boxed beef coming in strong once again. Choice up $1.44. You got select up $1.54. We've seen some very strong trade here as far as wholesale beef, and no cash trades just yet, but setting up for maybe some higher cash trades yet this week. So a little positive news out of the cattle. Hogs up about 30 cents, 86.50 for the Febs. We had some gaps in the charts that were above the market. We had not gotten them filled. Well, today we did. So we got this sense of maybe a little bit friendlier trade due to this cold weather that's coming through Iowa and Minnesota right now. But we did fill these gaps technically, and we did sell off of these highs. So it'll be interesting to see how we do finish out this week. But we've got some a lot of back and forth trade there. The cash markets have been steady, and kind of watch that for direction. We do have futures sitting quite a bit higher than the cash markets here at this point. So as I said, a lot of things going on right now, a lot of things to watch here tonight. But the Fed decision here and the Fed minutes that came out, kind of leaving people on edge. That may get a little setback here in commodities here in the short term once again, if this dollar does continue to rally. So watch that here tonight for this overnight trade. I do want to mention our conference that is approaching very quickly, the 25th and 26th. Get your seats reserved. If you've got questions on the conference, give us a call. We've got some great presenters coming here this year, and want to make sure that we've extended the invitation to you. So check us out online, allendale-inc.com, or give us a call at 800-262-7538. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.